friend, this is Abbas and you're watching my YouTube channel. Today I am going to complete Exp25 Excel Chapter 01 Cumulative Medical. So basically this is the first chapter of the Excel section and this PSN course. In the beginning of the file, we have a description about this assignment. There is nothing to do anything or nothing to solve anything, but it could be helpful if you will read it once. So we have instructions like 27 steps to complete this assignment. So let's move to the step number 1, and we have step number 1 like start Excel, download and open the file name Exp25 Excel Chapter 01 Cumulative file. Grader has automatically added your last name to the beginning of the file name. So in step number 1, we are just supposed to download the file Exp25 Excel Chapter 1 Cumulative Medical. I have already downloaded. You can download it from your course dashboard. So now we are moving to step number 2, and step number 2 I have like you notice that the 3/22/2027 vision expense on a row 10 is the duplicate of the expense row on a 8. You will delete the duplicate row. So in step number 2, we are just supposed to delete the duplicate row. Select and delete the row 10 that contains the duplicate 3/22/2027 vision data. So here is the worksheet. You can see we have instructions to delete the row 10. So I have selected this entire row 10 and then click right, click delete, and the step number 1 has been completed because we are just supposed to delete the duplicate row, and we have deleted the row 10 that was a duplicate of the row 8. So now we are moving to step number 3, and you can see that step number 3 I have like you want to move the 3/2/2027 pharmacy expense to be listed in a chronological order. Select and cut row 11 that contains the 3/2/2027 pharmacy expense and insert cut cells on a row 5. So in step number 3, we are supposed to cut row 11 and paste it on a row 5, cell 5, sorry, yes, row 5. So here is instructions file. We are supposed to select and cut row 11. So here is the row 11. We will select this entire row, control X, or you can click as well, click right, and then you can cut from here. You can also cut from the home tab. So I have using control X, and we are supposed to paste it on a row 5. Yes, so we are supposed to paste it on a row 5. So select entire row and then control V. So we have cut the row 11 and paste it on a row 5. So that is the end of our step number 3, because in step number 3 we are only supposed to cut the row 11 and paste it on a row 5. So now I am going to move on a step number 4. So step number 4, I have you decided to insert a column for additional data. So here you see that we are supposed to insert a new column. Insert a new column A and type expenses hash in a cell A3. So we are supposed to insert a new column in a row A. So here is a row A, click right and then insert a new column. So we have inserted a new column and then we have a new next instructions are right A and type expenses hash in a cell A3. So here is a cell A3 here. So we are supposed to write expense hash. I have copied from here. You can write it as well. So here I have done it in a A3. I have mentioned expenses A and I have inserted a new column. So that is the end of step number 4 because we are just we are supposed to insert a new column and mention expense hash in a cell A3. So now I am going to move on a step number 5. So I have step number 5 like in the new column you want to create a coding system consisting of the year, month and sequentially numbering of the expenses. Type 2027-03-001 in cell A4 and use autofill to complete the expense number to the range A5 up to A11. So we are here supposed to type 2027-0/03/001 in a cell A4. So in a worksheet, we selected A4 and then we type 2027 and then paste it here. And the next instructions are like autofill. Yes, we have to autofill expense number to the range A5 to A11. So we are here supposed to autofill. So drag from here and then here. So we are here supposed to type 2027-03-001 in a cell A4 and autofill A5 to A11. So now after completing step number 5, I'm going to move on step number 6. And you can see here step number 6 like after filling in the expense number, you will increase the column width to the display the data. Change the width of column A to 12. So we are supposed to increase the column width. So in answer sheet, click on a home tab and then we have to click a column A, then home tab, format, column width, and the column width like we have instruction is 12. So we have to mention. So we are here supposed to type 12 and then OK. So we have completed this step by adjusting column width A5 to up to A11. So now, sorry, A to 12 points. So now I am going to move on a step number 6. And step number 6, I have like the worksheet should have a little above the data. Type March 2027 medical expenses in a cell A1 and merge and center the title over the range A1 up to J1. So basically we are here to suppose we are supposed to type March 2027 medical expenses in a cell A1. So select cell A1. Here is the A1, and then we are supposed to mention, type March medical expense 2027 medical expensive. Select and copy, then paste it here. And the next step. So the next step is we have to merge and center. So we are here supposed to merge and center A1 up to J1. So move to the main file and select A5. Sorry. So and then select A5. Sorry, here is a little bit problem. Select A5 up to J5 and then click on a home tab. Then merge and center. And so here is the end of step number 7. Now we are moving to step number 8. So step number 8, I have like the title would look more professional with some formatting. Apply bold green font color and 14-point font size to the title in a cell A1. So major we have to apply bold. Click here, click on home tab, and then basically this is the title. We need to select it and then as per instruction we need to change the color and select green. Then next instructions are apply bold and point should be 14. So this is all from the step number 8. We have apply bold on a title and we have already applied green color as well and 14 points font size. So now we are moving to step number 9, and step number 9 I have in front of me like you decided to replace lab with laboratory to provide a more descriptive expense name. Find all occurrences of lab and replace them with laboratory. So here we just replace the word with the we are supposed to replace the word lab with the laboratory. So in a worksheet, click on a home tab in an editing section, find and select replace. So we are supposed to word lab replace with a laboratory, and then we will paste here laboratory, replace all, and all done. We made two replacements. Okay, so close this, and now the next step I have in front of me, like step number 10, and it's about regarding the worksheet contains spelling error that needs to be identified and corrected. Check the spelling in the worksheet and correct all spelling errors. So basically, it's regarding spelling checkout. So go to the worksheet, click on a home tab, then click on a review tab, click on a spell check, and we have the change word paid spell check complete. You are good to go. So step number 10 also completed. Now we are moving to step number 11. And step number 11 I have already in front of me. Like, you are ready to enter the first formula to calculate the adjusted rate. It is saying that we are ready to put the formula right now. So the first instructions are calculate the adjusted bill in cell F4, mean here F4, by subtracting amount not covered from the amount bill, mean amount not covered, this amount, from the amount bill from this one. So copy the formula to the range F5 up to F11. So once we will subtract amount not covered from the amount bill, we will get the adjusted bill. So first of all, click here is equal to amount not covered is already given, E4 minus amount bill also is given, D4, so now after putting amount not covered minus amount bill, so the yes, so 125 is a adjustment bill. Move to the answer next instruction. Copy the formula to the range F5 up to F11. So simply drag it here up to this one. Give me a moment, please. Simply drag till and we have applied the formula. Now I am going to move on a step number 12, and step number 12 I have in front of me like give me a moment, please. It's like next you will calculate the amount owed. Calculate the amount owed in cell I4 by subtracting the insurance paid and co-pay from the adjusted bill. Copy the formula to the range I5 up to I11. So basically we are supposed to subtract insurance paid and the co-pay from the adjusted bill in a ISL I4. So here is a I4 and we are supposed to subtract insurance pay and co-pay from the adjusted bill. So in a I4 put formula, then we are supposed to subtract insurance pay and we are supposed to subtract adjusted bill from the insurance paid and co-pay and and insurance paid, sorry, this one, and then G4 and then this one. Now we are supposed to subtracting adjusted bill from the insurance pay and the co-pay. So we have 0. Cell I4 is equal to adjusted bill and we are subtracting insurance pay and the co-pay. So in this step we are supposed to subtract insurance pay and the co-pay from the adjusted bill. So the answer is 0. So we got the result amount average 0. And the next instructions are copy the formula to the range I5 up to I11. So I am copying this and drag it till here. So now we have got the all of the amount average for the medical exam, pharmacy, laboratory, medical supplies, vision, pharmacy and laboratory as well. So this is the end of step number 12. Before I start the step number 13, let me tell you that if you are struggling with Excel, MS Word, PowerPoint or Access, I am providing simple, practical video tutorials step by step on my YouTube channel, specially designed for those students who want to improve their computer skills. And if you are facing any problem regarding any software, you can contact me anytime. I am here for you. So if you need complete assignment, so you can contact me on my WhatsApp. I will be there. Thank you so much guys. See you in the next video. Goodbye.